Hi student, today I am going to discuss about entropy change for an ideal gas. This topic is from thermodynamics. Today class is very important. In this video I am going to discuss about the derivation of entropy change of an ideal gas under different condition. Based on this class we can get familiar with the question that is likely to be asked in the exam. The expected question from this video is number one is derive the expression for entropy change of an ideal gas under different condition, or derive the expression for entropy change accompanying isothermal expansion of an ideal gas, or obtain the expression for entropy change of a gas when the temperature changes from T1 to T2 and volume changes from V1 to V2, or obtain expression for entropy change of a gas when the temperature changes from T1 to T2 and volume changes from P1 to P2. These are the expected question from this module. Let us come to the derivation part. Okay, entropy is a state function and its value depends on two of three variables, that is temperature, pressure and volume. Case 1. Temperature and volume are variables. Let us consider n mole of an ideal gas occupying a volume V at pressure P and temperature T. If the system absorb dq heat reversibly, then increasing entropy is given by, that is we have ds is equal to dq reversible by T. This is the equation number 1 from this derivation. According to first law of thermodynamics, we have du equal to q plus w. Therefore, we get for small change in reversible condition, that is dq reversible is equal to du minus dw. That is, on rearranging the first law of thermodynamics, we get dq reversible is equal to du minus dw. This is the equation number 2. If work is done due to expansion of gas, okay, then change in volume will be given by, here work is done, therefore the sign of W is equal to minus, therefore minus dW is equal to PdV. We have dW is equal to PdV. Here W is negative, therefore minus W is equal to minus of minus PdV. Therefore we can written as minus W minus dW is equal to PdV. This is equation number 3. Also we have du equal to Cv dt. Here the equation number 1 is ds is equal to q reversible by T. Then equation number 2, dq reversible is equal to du minus dw. Then equation number 3, minus dw is equal to pdv. Then equation number 4, du equal to Cv dt. These all equations we studied in the previous video. Substituting the equation 3 and 4 in equation number 2, we get dq reversible is equal to Cv dt plus pdv. This is the equation number 5. Substitute the equation 5 in 1. We get ds is equal to du plus pdv divided by t. We have ds is equal to q reversible by t. Therefore, this equation can be rewritten as ds is equal to du plus pdv divided by dt. Here du means Cv dt, or it can be also written as ds is equal to Cv dt plus pdv divided by t. Assume the gas to be ideal, thus applying ideal gas equation, we get it is considered for 1 mole of a gas, that is ds is equal to Cv dt divided by t plus RT by T into dV by V. From ideal gas we have PV is equal to RT, therefore P equal to RT divided by V. Substitute the value of P in this equation, we get RT divided by T dV by dV. Okay, finally ds is equal to Cv dt divided by T plus RT by T into dV by V. Therefore, the entropy change for a finite change of a state of the system is given by, that is delta S. Delta S is equal to S2 minus S1 because it is a state function, is equal to, here Cv and R are constant. On integrating this equation, that is Cv equal to T1 to T2 dt by T plus R into V1 to V2 dV by V. Okay, in the above equation, integration is done between the initial state 1 and final state 2, and Cv is assumed to be constant within the temperature range T1 and T2. After integration, we have integral of dx by x is equal to ln x. Therefore, we can written as delta S is equal to Cv into integral of dt by t is equal to ln T2 by T1, that is delta S is equal to Cv into ln T2 by T1 plus R into integral of dV by V is equal to ln V2 by V1. Okay, finally we get delta S is equal to Cv into ln T2 by T1 plus R ln V2 by V1. It is the integrated equation for delta S under the variable temperature and volume. Okay, that is delta S is equal to Cv into ln T2 by T1 plus R ln V2 by V1. Similarly, the change in entropy for n moles of the gas is given by the above equation can be rewritten as delta S is equal to n Cv ln T2 by T1 plus n R ln V2 by V1, or converted into common logarithm, that is delta S is equal to, we have ln is converted into 2.303 log. Therefore, this equation can be written as delta S is equal to 2.303 n Cv log T2 by T1 plus 2.303 nR log V2 by V1. That is, entropy change for the change of the state of ideal gas depends upon the initial and final volume as well as on the initial and final temperature. Okay. Then case number 2, temperature and pressure as variable. First we are considering temperature and volume as variable, and second we derive in terms of temperature and pressure as variable. Let P1 be the pressure in the initial state and P2 in the final state. Okay, then we have a P1 V1 is equal to RT1. This is equation number 1. P2 V2 is equal to RT2. It is equation number 2. Dividing equation 2 by 1, we get V2 by V1 is equal to P1 T2 divided by P2 T1. Substituting this value in the equation number 6, we get delta S is equal to Cv ln T2 by T1 plus R ln P1 T2 divided by P2 T1. On rearranging this equation, delta S is equal to Cv ln T2 by T1 plus R ln P1 by P2 plus R ln T2 by T1. Then finally, delta S is equal to Cp ln T2 by T1 plus R ln P1 by P2. Here we have Cp minus Cv is equal to R. Therefore, we can written as Cp equal to Cv plus R. Here Cv ln T2 by T1 plus R ln T2 by T1 can be written as Cv plus R into ln T2 by T1. Cv plus R is equal to Cp. Therefore, finally we can written as delta S is equal to Cp ln T2 by T1 plus R ln P1 by P2. This is the final equation for the entropy change in terms of temperature and pressure. So we learned two things, that is two derivation. Number one is entropy change in terms of temperature and volume, and another one is entropy change in terms of temperature and pressure. These two equation is delta S is equal to Cp ln T2 by T1 plus R ln P1 by P2, and the another one is delta S is equal to Cv ln T2 by T1 plus R ln V2 by V1. This equation is considered as the entropy change in terms of temperature and volume. This equation may be considered as entropy change in terms of temperature and pressure. In terms of volume, heat capacity is taken as Cv. In terms of pressure, heat capacity is taken as Cp. Okay, these are the two equations for the entropy change for the under different condition. Then we are going to discuss about the condition of the entropy change. The first condition is for isothermal process. In this case, T1 is equal to T2. That means for isothermal process, initial temperature and final temperature are equal. Therefore, the value T2 by T1 is equal to 1. Then ln1 is equal to 0. Therefore, Cp into 0 equal to 0. Okay. Then Cp ln T2 by T1 is equal to 0. Therefore, delta S is equal to, the remaining portion is R ln P1 by P2. This is the equation for the entropy change in a isothermal process. And second case, that is delta S is equal to Cv ln T2 by T1 plus R ln V2 by V1. Here also Cv ln T2 by T1 is equal to 0. Therefore, delta S is equal to R ln V2 by V1. For isothermal process, there are two equations for entropy change. That is delta S is equal to R ln P1 by P2. Delta S is equal to R ln V2 by V1. Then condition number 2 for isobaric process. In this process, P1 is equal to P2. Isobaric process means initial pressure and final pressure are same. Therefore, R ln P1 by P2 is equal to 0. That is P1 by P2 is equal to 1. Therefore, ln 1 is equal to 0. Then R into 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, this term becomes 0 for isobaric process. Therefore, finally, delta S is equal to Cp ln T2 by T1. Okay, this is the equation for delta S in isobaric process. And third condition is for isochoric process. That means in this case V1 is equal to V2. That is initial volume and final volume are same. Therefore, in this case R ln V2 by V1 is equal to 0. Therefore, finally we get delta S is equal to Cv ln T2 by T1. This is the equation for entropy change in a isochoric process. So, we have learned entropy change of an ideal gas under different conditions. The first equation is in terms of temperature and volume. That is delta S is equal to Cv ln T2 by T1 plus R ln V2 by V1. And the second equation is in terms of pressure and temperature. That is delta S is equal to Cp ln T2 by T1 plus R ln P1 by P2. In this, the first condition for isothermal process, delta S is equal to R ln P1 by P2 or R ln V2 by V1. For isobaric process, delta S is equal to Cp ln T2 by T1 or isochoric process, delta S is equal to Cv ln T2 by T1. These are the different relations of entropy change under different conditions, that is temperature, pressure, volume, isothermal process, isobaric process and isochoric process. Then we are going to discuss about some numerical problems related to delta S of an ideal gas under different conditions. The first question is that calculate the entropy change involved in the thermodynamic expansion of 2 moles of a gas from a volume of 5 liter to a volume of 50 liter at 303 Kelvin. From this problem, the given data are, that is temperature is equal to 303 Kelvin. Then volume V1 is equal to 5 liter, V2 is equal to 50 liter, then number of moles N is equal to 2. We want to calculate delta S. Here different volume is given. The temperature is constant, that is it is for an isothermal process. So we want to calculate a entropy change for isothermal process if volume is given. The equation to solve this problem is delta S is equal to 2.303 nR log V2 by V1. That is entropy change for isothermal process under different volume. That is delta S is equal to 2.303 nR log V2 by V1. Here N is equal to 2, V1 is equal to 5, V2 is equal to 50. Then delta S is equal to 2.303 into 2 into 8.314 into log 50 by 5. Therefore, the final answer is 38.29 joule per Kelvin. This is the calculated value of delta S for isothermal process under different volume. Then coming to the problem number 2, calculate the entropy change when 2 moles of an ideal gas are allowed to expand isothermally at 293 Kelvin from a pressure of 10 atmosphere to a pressure of 2 atmosphere. Okay, here also we want to calculate delta S. The number of mole is equal to 2, temperature is equal to 293, initial pressure is equal to 10, final pressure is equal to 2. This problem also discussed in terms of isothermal process under different pressure. Therefore, the equation to solve this problem is delta S is equal to 2.303 nR log P1 by P2. This is the equation for delta S in a isothermal process under different pressure. Here N is equal to 2, R is equal to 8.314, P1 is equal to 10, then P2 is equal to 2. Therefore, substituting these values, the given equation delta S is equal to 2.303 into 2 into 8.314 into log 10 by 2. That is, the final answer is 26.76 joule per Kelvin. This is the calculated value of delta S. Next question is calculate the change in entropy suffered by 2 moles of an ideal gas when it expands from a volume of 100 liter at 323 Kelvin to a volume of 150 liter at 423 Kelvin. CV equal to 32.96. Here the number of moles is equal to 2, then V1 is equal to 100 at 323 Kelvin, that is T1 is equal to 323, and also V2 is given, that is 150 liter, and T2 is given 423 Kelvin. Here heat capacity CV equal to 32.96. In this problem we want to calculate delta S in terms of different volume and different temperature. So we can use the first equation, that is delta S is equal to 2.303 NCV log T2 by T1 plus 2.303 NR log V2 by V1. Okay. This is the equation for delta S under different condition, that is in terms of different temperature and different volume. That is, substituting the given value in this equation, we get delta S is equal to 2.303 into 2 into 32.96 into log 423 divided by 323 plus 2.303 into 2 into 8.314 into log 150 divided by 100. The final answer is delta S is equal to 24.52 joule per Kelvin. This is the calculated value of delta S and different volume and different temperature. This is all about entropy change of an ideal gas under different condition. In this unit, we derive the expression for entropy change of an ideal gas under different condition and obtain the expression for entropy change of a gas when the temperature changes from T1 to T2 and volume changes from V1 to V2, and also derive the expression for entropy change of a gas when the temperature changes from T1 to T2 and volume changes from P1 to V2. Okay, this is all about entropy change of ideal gas under different condition and numerical problems. Okay.